And 85% of the people that start a business don't start it because they want to build a high-valued business system. They start it because they don't want a boss, they don't want to be told what to do, they don't want restrictions on their earnings, they don't want to be held accountable by anybody. A business has two responsibilities, two jobs to do. One, to provide the life the courageous founder deserves for starting and investing in the business and taking the risk. The second thing the business is required to do and has a mandate to do is to be a tool, a vehicle, a path for those people who help you build that value to be able to pursue their personal, professional, and financial goals by helping you achieve the stated objective of the business. For anybody who believes the job of a business is to be like a child and my little baby and it's all mine and I get to hold it, those people will always be so small that it's not a business, it's a hobby. So the differentiation between a business and a hobby is what's the intentionality and the purpose and what results are you driving to? And it would seem ridiculous to buy a house and pay a mortgage and pay down on it for 30 years to have the house be worth nothing at the end of 30 years and not sellable. There'd be no reason to do that. Everyone would agree that's stupid. But that's how people building their businesses when they're not business owners. And you got to understand, 85% of the people that start a business don't start it because they want to build a high-valued business system. They start it because they don't want a boss, they don't want to be told what to do, they don't want restrictions on their earnings, they don't want to be held accountable by anybody. They want to feel like they're in charge and in control of their life, only to be sitting there with a mediocre, because the average business owner makes $76,000 a year, less than what they can make at his job, and they still have to show up and they still have to do all those things. So they started a business because what they didn't want, which is why what you think is what you say is what you do, and what you do is what you're known for, versus somebody who intentionally starts a business. The intention is to create value for whoever they serve and for the people who help them. And they treat it that way, and they treat it with the respect it deserves to be a high-valued business system that provides the two things to the two people, you and the people that help you. And if you view it as a baby or as it's part of my family or it's a family business, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the point is I've started 4 companies, none of them ever had my name on them because I knew at some point I'm going to sell all of them. So I'm not in love with the business, I'm in love with the purpose of the business and the intention of the business and the value the business can bring to everyone who engages it. But at some point, my responsibility is to continue to grow and do something bigger in the next iteration. And so I have to know that I'm going to exit either my roles, responsibilities, or the ownership of the business at some point. And that's my job, not to keep doing what I'm doing. And novice business owners, they don't understand that, and they just settle for kind of, I'm my own boss and I feel good about it, but then they never make any real money.